unexpectedly going first pick, and he's going to pick hunting around. Exciting.
Sunyan Ring has appeared. What kind of Sunyan Ring do you think this is going to be for Connie?
I think this is going to be a Sunyan ring and a half, honestly. I was practicing with her earlier. I don't think she was brilliant at strategy outside of maps that she's comfortable on, and this is most certainly not a map that she plays much.
Yeah, I think Hunting Around is a great series opener if you're trying to pull off like some unsettling sweep or something like that. It really doesn't let them adapt if they're not warmed up.
Yeah.
And the match is gone in a blink of an eye on this 2 minutes 30 map.
I will say I did just play Jean on this, and I was beating him by a pretty decent margin, so can't really say who's going to win this one.
Yeah,
Started.
this map
How are
definitely
you
lines
feeling?
up with your strengths.
How are you feeling about the series overall?
I think this could be a good opportunity for John. Connie, despite being probably a better player versus the field, um, Connie lines up well with his strengths because she's a European player and therefore his aggression can not be subject to ping disadvantage like most of the rest of the contender division.
I agree. Likely expecting this to go 3-2 in favour of Connie. Connie not in the best mental state today, but I imagine her raw skill will probably come through. I wouldn't be surprised if Jean does win this one.
Blew off the bat,
Wow,
and John somehow does not get that.
Yeah, Connie with the
And
fast
does not
line.
get the blast either. That's a terrible start for him.
Yeah. Well, Connie does not deny the blast. Good counter
Does
blast.
deny the yellow.
You got old.
Coming out early from Papa J.
Connie will be down blast into the next one. She'll quickly get one. Already up by 10, which, I mean, on this map is not that substantial, despite it being so short.
Wall feet!
John camping the blue area, but they're going to share that one.
Yeah,
He had just slowed down a little. I think he was desperate for a blast.
Yeah, he wanted the
Didn't
blast.
consider where it would go.
On such a small map, there's a decent chance that gambling like that will actually pay off.
Yeah, as it did in my match against Icarus. Another good blast by Connie will secure the spawn, and things looking very good for her as we played a minute of this game. Blue right next to John, though. Can he secure that one? He will. Connie blast does not land, and suddenly the gap down to 4. It was almost 15.
Yeah, as tends to happen on this map. Low value red spawn, which is kind of what Connie wants to see at this point going forward if she wants to maintain a tenuous lead.
No blast coming through for John, so Connie again up to a couple points here. John going to secure some reds, but this spawn is not worth it. He needs to have blast advantage on the blues.
He's doing what you did, and it will work!
It will work. That's going to maybe get to Connie just a little bit, seeing her lead shrink like that.
It's a close spawn. The blast won't really do much.
Yeah, but John gets the blast uncontested again.
Yeah, I imagine with blast advantage, yeah. Oh no!
Starting to get momentum
Connie
back in this game.
Connie
stuck
goes
in the no jumping area.
Yeah, goes way far for an expired. Jean brings it right back to even. 30 seconds to go.
Tie game. John, I believe, does not have a blast right now, though.
Yeah, and Connie doing well to deny. She will let him get that one, though.
One.
Oh, we have a far blue.
Is far. They're both close together. Who's going to blast each other?
Jean with the better respawn.
Better respawn. If you want to go out of bounds first there, you get the better respawn.
Yeah, and now by 10.
Usually that means blasting second.
It's still not unrecoverable, but Connie... Jean very wisely wasting time.
And they're staying next to each other.
That
is smart by John.
Yeah.
That's going to be game.
Yeah, that would be game.
What a comeback.
Yeah, that respawn abuse there, the entire difference we see here. And John now complaining about lag despite winning. Don't know if he's actually correct about that. Don't know if he's telling the truth.
What happened on the first blue for him?
Maybe. But Jean going up 1-0. I would say that isn't particularly unexpected. He is quite strong at this map when we play. Connie's going to break out Prophetic. Another very blasty map, but this time with a lot more room.
Yeah, this was one I really thought she'd be picking this week against either John or myself. She's quite comfortable on it, and I was actually considering against John as well.
Well, start making notes, I imagine.
Oh, no point now.
In any case, Jean up 1-0. Connie now banking on a bit of her mechanical skill over Jean to try and bring this back to 1-1.
Here's one thing I'll
But
say about prophetic: if you are nervous, you are not going to
yeah,
perform very well, and that is the risk when picking this against John.
Jean
Ready,
doesn't really
set,
feel nerves, and
go.
he will very easily make you feel nerves. Very aggressive player.
Oh, hits the trim though, and
Connie
Connie
will
also
overshoot.
she should get a better respawn.
Jean will get up
Actually,
though.
John gonna come up here. Connie didn't pick up a blast to hit John with, so
Yeah.
John gonna win the first spawn despite a pretty big error himself.
Blast in that section, kind of awkward to pick up if you're going up. We get a repeat spawn here.
This spawn loves to come by just because there's so many gems in the area. John gonna pick up the last gem. Can he have the blast to get up to this treasure trove of yellows? The answer is yes.
Connie
Doing
with,
well there.
Connie with a good blast, and she'll actually leave one of the yellows for Jean to go and
Yeah, leaving
collect.
3 gems there this early in the game.
She'll go back and get one. Or maybe both. She'll get both.
Both?
Wow.
Yeah,
And won't be
solid
punished.
position.
Yeah?
Nice bounces, but better blast by John to knock her out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Connie slightly wins the spawn still.
Jean.
I'm gonna pick up the Mega chained with the Gyro. This could be very powerful if the spawn is close. It's not though. Connie's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Mega
Mega
John
apps.
misses the yellow, so Connie gonna get an advantage there. The Mega's not really gonna do anything. They're leaving so much time on the clock on every single spawn.
Ooh, unfortunate momentum for Jean. I don't think he has a blast to disrupt Connie here. This entire spawn pretty much will go her way.
Yeah, and that's the lead now for Connie. Let's see if this Mega Marble can do anything. He's
Oh,
gonna edge hit terribly on
unfortunate.
that blast.
But Connie will
Connie's
fall
gonna
as well.
Too. Definitely nerves for Connie. She would never make that mistake normally.
Jean prepping the super jump. Doesn't want to make it
Right next to
overcomplicated.
Connie again.
Yeah. Jean with a decent enough line to try and consolidate, but there's not much he can do
He
when
does
it's
want
that
to get the
close.
blast. Let's see how he can make this work. He
Big
does
blast.
connect with Connie.
But another
And
good
Connie gets
blast.
right back and will win the spawn as a result.
Yep, up by 10 now.
Nice super speed here by Connie. Can she slow down effectively? The answer is yes.
A great
Nice
blast as well.
there.
Yeah, Connie coming through with a lot of very nice blasts in the last minute. Expanding the lead, slowly but
She's gotten the
surely.
better end of a lot of them.
We have our
And we have
first
our
blue.
First blue.
Only took 2.5
Almost halfway
minutes.
through the match.
Connie, a bit far away.
Who
Jean
has the
close.
blast?
Oh!
Connie blasts John away. And
That
that is a
connected.
massive lead for Connie.
That connected? That's amazing. That looks
Yeah, I
so
really thought
far.
John would have the blast advantage there, but Connie makes it work from very far away. John not gonna be happy about that.
Yeah. I mean, 33 points on this map. Not impossible to bring back, but Jean's got his work cut out for him now.
Yeah, and blasting while he's above Connie is really not gonna do anything.
You're knowledgeable on this map. How do you come back if you're Jean at this point? Because it is quite a big gap. 40 now. Oh! Connie! Hello?
Oh, I didn't see that. What happened?
She did an edge hit, super speed edge hit, and then blasted up and landed the blue and stayed on.
Yeah, she must be feeling confident now with this lead a lot more than the start of the game.
That's the Connie I know. As I was saying before Connie pulled off what I can only attribute to being a task level stunt, how do you come back at this point if you're Jean?
He needs to do what makes him comfortable, and that's going to be the Mega Marbles, and then kind of just hope for this middle section that hasn't spawned yet to come, because that's really how Turk did very well in our match on this map, and that's where I would imagine John would have the advantage. Unfortunately, he's getting a lot of these edge of the map spawns. He does a good one there, and this can be a very momentum-heavy map, so if he can start to win a couple, that's going to be unfortunate. They both fall.
Yeah.
But John really far here.
Good for Connie, just able to time waste off both of them falling, and now she'll be up another 8 points or so from
This
that.
one's definitely over.
Yeah.
You can time waste a lot, especially on these higher spawns. You can just get up there, have your Ultra Blast ready, and deny your opponent when they come up.
Connie will force the next spawn. Maybe a small accuracy, but I don't think it matters at this point.
It's just too many points. And the spawns are consistently a bit closer to Connie as well.
But Connie will fall.
Gonna super speed
Jean
into
will...
nothing. Blast
Another
connects,
great
though.
blast. She's been very much on it with the blast this round.
Yeah, John not really precise with the slowdowns. And Connie picks up another blast as John falls into the abyss one more time for good measure. Yeah, lead of more than 50 points now. But John, I will say, he's not giving 100% at this point in the game. He is an expert at conserving his energy when he knows a game is over. And he's just going to be thinking about the next map.
Yeah. One last blue for good measure. Will he get it? No, Connie will. 3-0 on the blues. Connie up by 35 reds.
Yeah.
One apiece now. We're not getting a sweep. But going back to Jean's pick, and I can only imagine he's going to be breaking out something like Marble Agility Course, something where he can just completely dominate with Megas. And I've summoned it.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to be his game plan. I mean, this matchup is the one where he can use his melee maps to full effectiveness. Connie, not necessarily known for being a strategy-heavy, aggressive player herself. She is quite good at the Mega Marbles in certain situations, but overall, I mean, John is the best Mega Marbler that we have in the scene.
Yeah.
And with no ping disadvantage, this is the time to bring out these sorts of maps.
Yeah, but this is a very swingy map, especially with spawn luck. If you start separating, and I experienced this with Kago, it doesn't matter how good of a Mega Marbler you are if the spawn just decides to keep spawning your opponent all the way across the map.
Yeah. Well, looking at the prophetic graph, though, you can see basically nothing spawned in the middle the entire game, which is really rare, and that
unlucky.
definitely makes things a lot easier for Connie up against the Mega Marbles of John.
Ready.
Where we go, though, round 3, Marble Agility Course. John is going to go for a quicker line, sacking the super speed, which I think is the correct play, already
Much
up by 3.
By John, but it is going to repeat spawn right on Connie. She's stumbling to get these yellows, though.
Yeah, these can be very, very hard to get. And another spawn right here. And a great blast.
Nice blast by John, going to knock Connie away. This is a big lead right off the bat. And this does not swing nearly as quickly as hunting around. There are no blues to speak of. I'm going to go for the Mega in the little tunnel there. Connie Megas him into 2 more reds. John going to recover nicely. Has the Ultra Blast. Knocks Connie out.
Oh, good
Connie,
super
nice
recovery.
Super speed to recover.
Yeah, it's
closed up the game to 5.
Yeah, still a close game. Both players going for a wall hit. Connie with the better attempt at it. John now remembers that he should jump.
Blast now. They both have blasts. Nice super speed by John. He's going to get a decent rebound as well. Lead down to 3. John has the Mega Marble. How can he make this work? It's going to be most impactful on these triple yellow and the little tubes.
Oh, big spawn for John.
Yeah, right on top of John there.
Yeah.
John has another Mega, and this is a great spawn to have it. He can get these yellows no problem, and that's a big lead opening up as he goes back for that Mega default. And it's back again. Connie really going to struggle getting these yellows without the Mega Marble.
Yeah, now
John now up by 17.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
And knocking Connie.
Getting aggressive.
Connie. Yeah, this is exactly John's comfort zone. Connie needs to deny some of these Megas, which she hasn't really done all game. I don't think she's comfortable with the default on this map. Connie doing well to bring the game back, but that spawn on top of John is...
I mean, it's down to 7. Okay. Connie with the blast.
She's closed up a lot of points in the last couple of spawns. I think if this Mega is not connecting, then she definitely has an advantage, but if John gets a Mega Marble on one of these tube spawns, then it's just a
good blast.
And John only getting even 1 red out of that. The next one is closer to Connie on the hurdles. She tries to go for something fancy, but John with a nice blast eventually does get the yellow after some stumbling.
Yeah,
lead down to 4.
Connie's started to connect very, very well with these blasts. It's been denying John quite a bit. Another one right there.
She's been good at the blast. John's been good at the Megas. John can't afford to chase Connie. He's going to wait and try and Mega her after, which does work, but Connie does get the yellow, and Connie now takes the lead in this game. Nice blast
big blast.
He's going to complicate things for Connie significantly. He can't get the yellow.
Barely managed to eventually kill share. Spends his blast there.
Yeah, not really great there. He's going to go in there. Connie got both yellows.
Wow.
Very nice jump. 1-point game now. John attempting to go for the Mega Marble. He's trying
getting
to
aggressive
Connie instead of picking up these reds.
And
it's going to come down to this last spawn. Connie has an Ultra Blast. Can she make it work?
Big super speed.
Big super speed. Big super speed.
But John blasts her off, and it's a close spawn. It's a close spawn, and that will be it. Wow. What a comeback. See the graph in a second.
Very well done there by Connie, and that really improves her chances of taking this series.
See the graph in a second. Yeah, Connie only really mounting a lead in the last 40-ish seconds. And even then it was tenuous. But now up
Yeah.
2-1. I imagine
That
Connie's going to
last
be.
spawn could have been very favorable for John if it was on any of the other parts of the map, but it was
Mhm.
instead on the hurdles right next to where Connie was shot out of bounds.
That's what I was saying. The spawn look on that map plays a pretty big factor. I don't think we saw it much there. The blasts and megas played more of a role, both players staying relatively close to one another. But yeah, that was a very favourable spawn for Connie at the end. Going to Foundry, a map that,
Look at the mega marbles, man. 1 mega marble picked up by Connie, 11 by John.
as for the blasts,
9 apiece.
oof. Yeah,
So
Connie making it work.
despite being down 10 megas and even in blast, Connie, played better mechanically without power ups in order to secure the gems.
Had a bunch of good super speed she did that I don't think John had on his end. Right. Going to Foundry now. Match point for Connie.
Ready.
But
Set.
Jean, by no
Go.
means, is to be underestimated here. Played this with him briefly, and he was very, very good. We have a great time here spectating, of course. Connie's going to take.
Expected Connie a bit faster to that spawn. She's generally going to be more effective if it's just rolling to a spawn. And once again gets there first. John going to opt to pick up everything, and he gets knocked all the way back on the other side of the map. So Connie
Where are
gonna
they?
have
Here they
first
come.
pickings. Once again, same thing. Connie first, but John equalizes the best he can.
Connie will
Connie
fall.
falls.
Gets a good
respawn for
respawn.
her though.
Yeah.
Very good respawn. I need to take note of that one. Mega Marble coming through for John there. He is going to have a lead coming over here. Does Connie have the Ultra Blast? Looks like the answer is no, and she just jumps on it faster.
Yeah. Very, very swingy spawn that. And it's going to be another one of these far end spawns with the moving wall. Connie again faster to it.
Yeah, Connie's been first to basically every spawn.
John picks up his
Mega Marble, holding it for now.
Yeah. Good line there to get 3 points, but Connie will push the next spawn with Jean going far out, and it will work out for her. Jean coming in from the top.
On top. Connie will equalize with the 4 points below.
Oh, no. Jean will share up by 1. And Connie likely with a better line here. Yep.
Much better.
Scoops up all the points. Jean with a swing on the Mega, doesn't quite land. Quite a substantial lead for Connie, almost 20 points.
Yeah, hard to see how John actually wins this one. He's going to have to find some impactful megas because Connie's just first to every spawn. How do you even beat a player that's just that much faster than you?
Well, if you're John, you start using your megas, but I don't think he's really connected much with them this game.
He can't be there fast enough to connect. Connie's just so far ahead.
I mean, it's also kind of hard to start pre-popping megas into a super speed at this point because on this map, they're so far apart.
31-point lead, 2 minutes to go. Connie would need a complete collapse in order to throw this game. It's going to be another one of the spawns that have been very favorable for her. Blast does not connect from John. Connie's isn't very effective either. So
About
kind
even.
of a watch there. Time is running out for John now.
Both have super speed. Connie will get the better end of that. And these spawns are exactly what Connie wants now. Just no blues, no shenanigans, no pressure. But there's a blue. John will get up.
Connie messes it up pretty bad.
That's what. Oh, messes up there. And now
be the start of something.
John needs to get aggressive.
Chain some more like this together. This one is worth something, but John gonna go the long way around. Nice
I like what he did.
To secure that.
Yeah, I like what he
down
did
to
there.
15. So he's cut it in half with half the time that he's been allotted. Next one very close to them, though. It's going to be hard for Connie to mess this up in a way.
Connie's going to go for the last yellow? No, Jean will. And he's going to get... He could have wall hit up there. He won't, though.
Big mistake by John there, trying to traverse and just getting really nowhere. Going up for a soul yellow. Connie's even going to beat him to that. So
yeah, Connie with a very good line.
Connie's done what she needed to cut things off for him here.
This may be his last chance.
Could be a big spawn, but John has to use his blast to get up here.
He will get it.
He does win the spawn.
That's big for him, big for his chances, but this is split, and Connie will be able to scoop up the 4-point line.
30 seconds, though. This is one of the longer hurry-up timers. John not going to make it, and that's going to be game.
Yeah, that's more than likely it right there. 15 seconds, 22 points in it. Yeah, that'll be it. Connie Wisely's going to camp as well. Actually, concedes the yellow to Jean, but it won't matter at this point. Connie's going to go up 3-1, I believe? Yeah. Games
John
from
gained the
both.
game on hunting around, but he really needed to win Marble Agility Course, you have to say,
Hmm.
in order to bring this to a series where he had a chance to win.